So this is an awesome plant to know about. Look at this beautiful stalk right here. Little flowers coming in if you come in real close. You can see these leaves are super fuzzy. Amazingly fuzzy. I'm gonna pull one so you can see what it looks like. And I'll save that for later. So this leaf right here makes a great toilet paper. If you're out in the woods, you don't have anything with you, this is amazing for a mountain plant. When I'm in the desert, I like sagebrush, but up in the mountains, you can't beat mullein. It's exceptional. And mullein's, it's nice for other things too. Medicinally, it's good for if you have a congestion, a little sore throat. You can actually inhale the smoke from this and it'll help a little bit, kind of break things up. The other thing it's really nice for is if you get the dead stalk, come over here. You scrape all this outer part off, you have a nice clean stalk. And that stalk makes a great hand drill for a friction fire. And you can do that on another root if you're up in the high mountains. Sometimes aspen root works good for the hearth board. And you're looking for the sweet spot. You gotta be careful when you cut this stalk because it will break out pretty easily. So if you're not real familiar, cut all the way around it gently. And you can see it's kind of pithy there on top. So you're looking for the thickest walls possible. Now if I go down a little bit further here, take some of the head off. And we'll cut it right about in there. So this is about an ideal length of hand drill if you're learning, and you can see because it's a little thicker stalk, these walls they're not super thick, and that's kind of the deal with mullein. It's a little bit harder to find thicker walls, but if you search around, you might find one. Sometimes finding a little bit thinner stalk, like this guy will check this. This is probably a little too thin of a stalk, but let's see what the wall looks like on this one, so you get an idea of the differences. Now, since it's a thinner stalk, what I'm going to do is go all the way down to the bottom here and pull it out, because right there at the base you have a nice woody part. So you can see there, big difference on wall thickness. I just have a little bit of pith right there, much thicker walls. I've got a little crook so I can take off a little of that. There we go. So that's more ideal. I've got a ratio of about a third walls and then some pith in there. And I cut it off right in there. So this will totally work for a hand drill. It's not, I like them a little bit thicker, but some people like this thickness, especially if you've got smaller hands. You know, you're younger or female, you might like one about this size. So make sure you clean these knots off because you'll get pretty good blisters. So the main thing, like I guess with this, one thing that'll help you when you're looking for hand drills is just realize that stalks are different in different places, and most hand drills are generally good with annual stalks like this. They grow just that year. But there's a lot of variations within the length of the stalk on how thick the walls are pithy. So explore, have fun with that, and practice a lot, because the more you practice, the more consistent you are, the less blisters you're going to get. And this is known to make some serious blisters. But it also gives you a good hand massage too.